Um, I'm going to say a few words. First of all, I want to thank everyone here. Everyone who loves us. If you love my son, you love me. And I'll do whatever. You love my son, you don't have to love me. I love you. I think I am blessed to have you as my son. I can think of 2001 when we were sitting in the abortion clinic, waiting to make a decision if you would go or you would stay. Because the doctor said you were going to be a Down syndrome baby. And I remember sitting at that chair in the hallway while your mom was in the office watching more videos and trying to convince her to have an abortion. I believe in, this is the image of what I remember. I was sitting like this. It looked like a dark hallway. Decisions had to be made. If that day we would have an abortion or not. They said we were not ready to have a Down syndrome baby. So I was like this, and I see it like if it was yesterday. This lady walking in front of me, and I hear the steps, and I'm just looking down, and then the steps are coming back, and they stop in front of me, and I look up, and she tells me, he says, everything is going to be all right. Wow. And she walks away. I literally got up from my chair. I went to the office. I opened the door. I told Elsa, let's go. We're out. And we left that clinic and never looked back. That's 18 years. I am thankful to God for speaking to me when I was going to be a coward. And so we said in that car, in the parking lot, if you want to give us a Down syndrome baby, we'll take it. If this is what you want from us, we'll take it. So, 3 years of age. I'm going to have you work because I always like for you to work. I need you to go over there to the drums. And I need you to remember when you were 3 years old. And I kind of stole these drumsticks from Main Saint. I hope they brought their own. You know, I forgot mine, so I improvised. If they want to make it to heaven, they have to forgive me. So, do te la gloria. But this is, I was going to have keyboard. I'm not a good musician. I only do like boom, 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 you know. So I was going to have a professional musician here, but he had to practice over there. But just play Te Doy Gloria. And I remember when we were planning a church with my parents in my garage. And he would have this long hair view also, all the way over here. He was playing with the kids outside, 3 years old, and he heard that we start practicing. And he just come over here, no shirt, you know, just sweating, and you know, all the hair on the face, and his mom had to do a ponytail, and he would be ready because we had to buy him a little drum set. And we parked the drum set next to the big drum set, so the big drum set would overpower his noises. But he loved it. And age 3, he started playing the drums. This Down syndrome baby. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
a monitor, so it's hard for him to hear the tempo. All right, so then, at 9 years old, he approaches me and he says, "Dad, I want to learn the guitar." I said, "Look, I barely learned how to play the keyboard. I'm barely learning how to play. I can't teach you." So I said, "No, I want to learn. I want to learn." And we bought him a guitar. So Nefy, can you come over here? We bought him a guitar. And 6 months or less than that, and he's already playing at church. This Down syndrome baby. You know, I'm going to encourage everyone to have Down syndrome babies so they can be worshipers. When the enemy knows who you are and what you're going to do, he wants to kill you even before you're born. No place I'd rather be. No place I would rather be. Play whatever you want to play. Actually, you know what I wanted to do? Play the intro for Hosanna. Churches, and we're helping other churches with a worship team, and Merari, you just got promoted because we need a musician, and he's afraid all the time when he catches something that he can't do, and then he gets a wall. And I remember when he used to say, "Dad, I can't do the frets, the F sharp minor, do the F sharp minor." So he would be, "Dad, I can't do the sharps, I can't do the longs, I can't do those. I don't have good fingers." And one day he just started doing it, only by the grace of God. And I'm getting somewhere. Go to the keyboard. So we buy a keyboard for Merari. This is what, before we came to Houston, 2015, we buy a keyboard for Merari, and a week later, he's playing songs on the keyboard. He's not as good as I am yet. Well, his mom says, "Can you step away, let him play?" You know. I used to love leading worship for my dad when he was preaching and planting the church. I love that. I'm gonna miss my worship. And I told him this: not everyone can play lots of instruments and still be a worshiper. There's many musicians. There's many musicians. The world has many musicians. Better musicians than the church. But there's not enough worshipers. It's a difference between a musician and a worshiper. So when you go over there, you are a worshiper. And you will lead them into worship. Because that's what you call for. Even before you were in your mom's womb, he called you. And he made you. And just like Esther, for such a time like this, you are stepping out for such a time like this. When people are broken, your platoon, your unit, they're gonna need someone to lead them. And a lot of times, not just physical, but spiritual. And you need to step it up, because God called you even before you were born. So I am thankful for all of my family here, my friends. My family from Indiana, they couldn't come. 2016, you guys adopted us. We came here to Houston. No house, no job, but with the understanding that God had brought us here for a reason. That's right. And many times we cried, and we wanted to go back. Many times. And you guys were there with us. You adopted us as your own family. And I look back at 2016, June 9th, I don't regret the moment that we came. Thank you. Thank you for loving my children.